Okay guys, today we are working on solving two-step inequalities. Again, you're going to follow the same principles that you followed when solving equations. Just remember when you... Oh, sorry about that. Okay. When you multiply or divide by a negative number, you flip your sign. Alright, so on the first one, 9 minus x is greater than or equal to 26. I'm solving for x, so I want to try to move everything that's next to the x away. So I'm going to start by subtracting 9 from both sides. So I have negative x is greater than or equal to 17. I need to get rid of that negative, so I divide everything or both sides by negative 1. Get x is, since you divided by a negative, flip your sign, so less than or equal to negative 17. When I go to graph that, less than or equal, so I'm going to have a filled in circle. X is on the little side, and remember, little goes to the left, big goes to the right. So little is to the left. On number 2, I have negative 18 is less than 3 times n plus 4. Since you do have that 3 in front of those parentheses, you can go ahead and distribute that. So I get negative 18 is less than 3n plus 12. Trying to get to the end still, so I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides. Negative 18 minus 12 is negative 30. Then I have less than 3n. Divide both sides by 3. I am dividing by a positive number, so that is still going to stay as a less than. Negative 30 divided by 3 is negative 10. Over here, the 3's cancel. I'm left with n. So up here, that's going to be an open circle. N is on the big side, so that goes to the right. On number 3, I have 10 is less than or equal to a over 6 plus 9. I'm trying to get to the a. It is being divided by 6, and there is a plus 9. If you look on that right side of the equation, the 9 is what's furthest away. So I want to move it first. So I subtract 9. So now I have 1 is less than or equal to a over 6. To get rid of that dividing by 6, you are going to multiply both sides by 6. 6 times 1 is 6. I multiplied by a positive, so that stays as less than or equal. Over here it cancels, and I'm just left with a. So I have a is greater than or equal to 6, or 6 is less than or equal to a, depending on which way you read that. But it is at the 6. It is a closed-in circle. The a is on the big side, so I shade to the right. On number 4, I have 0 is less than x minus 10 over 2. The entire right side is a fraction, so I can go ahead and multiply to get rid of that. Since you are dividing by 2, you want to multiply both sides by 2. On the left, 0 times 2 is still 0. You multiplied by a positive number, so that still just stays as less than. On the right, you're left with x minus 10. To get the x by itself, I'm going to add 10 to both sides. So I have 10 is less than x. So at my 10, that's an open circle. X is on the big side, so I go to the right. And there's my answer. Make sure you get online and do the few problems that are posted there as well.